The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy. Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy.
It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome into another edition of The Wyldeside with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to hang out with us on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button for the live stream. Smash that like button for the algorithm. Come on, man. Help me out. If you have a band, song, video, something you want me to check out, the best place to get me your suggestion is over at the Discord server. Everything is linked down below. If you'd like to help the channel grow, we also have a Patreon as well. Thank you to Connect 200 Music to See and Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Today's video suggestion is coming from Deepening the Listening. They said, hey, check out this project of, I'm not going to say it right because I'm just a dumb American, Joanna, Tuomas Holopainen's wife, a project of her. So today we are checking out EyeOfMelian, again, dumb American. So let me know down below with everything I need to know about the track VITA Nova, as suggested by Deepening the Listening. Let's check it out on the Wyldeside. All right. I think that is it. EyeOfMelian Vita Nova, as suggested by Deepening the Listening from over at Discord. Again, let me know down below with everything I need to know about EyeOfMelian Vita Nova, because you guys are my Sherpas on this new music journey of mine. By the way, this is Charlie. Hello. He decided to make an appearance during that track. And I'll say this, that is a great track to pet a cat by. That's a great track to pet a cat, because I got lost in that. It's a fantastic journey. See you, dude. That's like fantasy trance. It's very similar to the vibe I get from like William Orbit, Enigma from back in the day. That kind of a vibe where you can just put it on and just go on the journey with them. And that's what I like about that track, is that it is exploratory. There is a journey involved. And even though lyrically it's saying something specific, yet at the same time lyrically it's also being very vague, so that you're allowed to take your own journey on that track. But what really stood out, and it's a smart thing, you noticed it, but I don't know if you know you noticed it. All right? There's a reason certain melodies appear in music and have for a long time. I liken it to Mozart's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Why is that song put to the ABCs? Well, because it's a melody that a child is familiar with. Because I don't want to shock you, but back in the day, people used to sing to their children at night before going to bed. Lullabies. Actually, my mother used to do it. So there's this melody that is familiar to children. So it was easier for children to learn their ABCs by putting it to a familiar melody. Because what it did is it removes the fear of something new by providing you with something comfortable. And they did it. I can't remember the name of the song, but I'm going to do the melody for you. That carol, that Christmas carol, that melody pops up here. And what that melody does, the way she sings it and the way that that melody is put out, there's your security blanket. Right there. That is the warmth. That is the texture. That is the comforter that you're looking for when you're exploring a new journey through a song you're not familiar with. So that's a very smart, as far as composition musically goes, that's a very smart move. Very smart. Very subtle, because it didn't dominate. It was only done for a very, very quick hit. But that melody is so familiar that it provides you that security to explore something new. And that's fantasy trance right there. That I would not be surprised if that's an album that you could put on right before bed and listen to the whole album and not even realize you're falling asleep. It's very well constructed. The layers are simple, meaning there's not a lot of complicated intricacies musically. You know, they're not overwhelming you with too much, but it's also not stripped down either. So it's this really good layering of the unfamiliar and the familiar. And what Joanna's vocals do, Joanna, I'm going to say Joanna because, again, I'm a dumb American. So what Joanna's vocals do is, along with the melody, provides you this life color that gives weight. It's like a pillow made of anvils, if that makes any sense. Her voice is very ethereal. Her voice is very innocent. Yet, the texture of her voice, the colors that her voice provides, are not shallow. They're not matte, M-A-T-T-E. These are high gloss, thick, rich, wide, textured vocals. And that brings all of the instruments together and coalesce around that color pattern. So normally a song is in the base of the song, the foundation of the song, the very impetus of the song is usually your darker earth colors. These are your dark browns, your dark purples, your dark blues, your dark reds, things like that, heavy greens, evergreens, things like that, foundational tones. This track, because it's this fantasy trance, is really rooted in her vocal. And I find that to be really, really creative, how that's done. Because again, normally you make the instruments the impetus of the track, the impetus of the piece. But this track here, the true motivation, the true cadence and pace and momentum of this track go with her vocal. So very well done. Thank you very much, Deepening the Listening, for that Discord suggestion. Again, if you like Deepening the Listening, have a suggestion for me, head over to Discord, left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests, read the pinned message, and leave a link with a very brief description of your suggestion, and I will get to it when I can. Thank you to Connect 200 Music, to C and Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Thank you to all of you for taking time out of your day to hang out with us on the east side of Music City, USA. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor, which I did. I texted him last night to remind him that today was trash day because I didn't see his can out, so I had to put that out. Look out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this is The Wild Side.